Well, welcome back. A look around Middle Georgia right now on this partly cloudy Monday. There really has not been much in the way of rain today, which is not a bad thing. I know it helps to cool off the heat, but we've had a lot of rain over like the last month and a half, at least going back to mid-May. Granted, as now a new pattern upon us, or not necessarily a new pattern, it's kind of like last week, but the rain chances are down. It's going to be getting hotter. We do have a little bit of shower activity in Hancock County right now, so an isolated shower, maybe even a rumble of thunder cannot be ruled out this evening, but most of us are not going to see that. So if you wanted to go to the pool to maybe beat some of this heat for a little while, you're definitely good to do that. Just make sure to wear sunscreen. Woke up to 70 degrees this morning, to above the average 68. We tied the average high with 91 this afternoon. Again, it's going to stay warm through the evening hours throughout much of this week. There's not going to be nearly as many rain opportunities out there, so you'll need to find another way to beat that heat if you are enjoying being out in the evening. And also something I've noticed, and I'm sure others do as well, that even though it's hotter in the afternoon, it can feel more oppressive at night because of the higher humidity. So we'll keep it in the low 70s going forward until like late September, early October, which for now it's above average, but as we go into June and late and July and August, we will likely see the average, be in those low 70s, pretty close to what the actuals are. So as we now move forward, I've titled this the summer heat, even though it's technically still not summer yet. We have a few more days left of spring. Friday is the longest day of the year. It'll be the summer solstice. So as we start heading towards that, what we are anticipating is an overall partly cloudy week that will feature a couple of isolated, not scattered, but isolated storm chances. Not going to be nearly as many as last week, and gradually increasing temperatures. So like today, for example, we had a lot of spots that still only got into the upper 80s and maybe didn't quite get to 90. We'll be seeing more actual highs in 90s the next few days, and we're going to be seeing more of those heat indexes pushing towards the triple digits. We're keeping it very muggy this evening. Mostly clear skies overhead, but we do anticipate the possibility for fog and some low-level clouds to begin the day tomorrow. Those won't last long. We will be quickly seeing temperatures getting into the mid to upper 90s in regards to the real feels, and the actual should probably be in the mid to upper 80s at this point. We're talking lunchtime hours. Notice the rain chances, very isolated in nature. There's not going to be very many of those tomorrow. So again, good weather to get out, maybe hit the pool, get some stuff done. But if you are spending a lot of time outside, you want to make sure that you're wearing that sunscreen. Especially be mindful that, again, those real feels are going to be into the upper 90s and low triple digits. And in terms of the UV index, gotta think it's going to be a 10 or an 11 at this point, maybe even 11 or 12, because we're getting close to the longest day of the year, and it's obviously rather hot outside. So we'll be keeping the rain chances down through this week, especially when you compare it to last week. Not a bad one if you want to maybe get out on the water, maybe not like swimming, maybe you like boating, tubing. Just be mindful that if you are doing things like that, wear a life jacket. Too many preventable tragedies happen at places like Emerson River Park and Lake Tobosoffke this time of year. I'll have your extended forecast coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is presented by Volume Chevrolet. So 30% odds tomorrow, and Wednesday and Thursday the odds are pretty low. The Thursday late evening might be slightly higher, but notice on Friday, that's the first day of summer. After that, first weekend of summer is going to be a hot one, as highs get in the mid to upper 90s, and out in the after region we'll probably be seeing real feels over 100 degrees.